Real estate investments in Olivette, Missouri. Is it worth your time? What's going on, folks? My name is Andre. I'm with St. Louis Wholesale Real Estate Properties. Make sure you check us out at stlwholesalere.com. Make sure that you thumbs up this video. We really appreciate when you do that. Also, share this video. That's the most important thing. When you share these videos, it helps get into the eyes of other investors who may need help, who may be thinking about investing in the St. Louis, Missouri area. So we appreciate when you do that. Also, leave a comment. I don't care what the comment is. If you want to talk about these glasses, talk about these ugly shirts that I wear, doesn't matter. Just leave a comment. I really appreciate it. So you'll get a nice chuckle response back. So it's all good. But also make sure that you subscribe to this channel. You'll see the red subscribe button. Also right next to it, you'll see a icon, a bell icon, like one of those little bells. You'll see a bell icon right next to the subscribe button, and that prompts you to turn your notifications on. So every time that we upload a new video, you will be notified. So we really appreciate that. Okay, we're going to talk about real estate investments in Olivette, Missouri. Is it worth your time? I guess the quick answer to that is to each his own. You know, maybe an area like Olivette, maybe you just feel like maybe you haven't had any success in that area. Maybe you've had property in the Olivette, Missouri area. Maybe you buy in the Olivette, Missouri area, and you're no longer buying in the Olivette, Missouri area. So, to each his own. I think time is a valuable thing. I think it's a valuable thing. I think it's one of the only things, because I think people waste a lot of time. I'm a big advocate on where my time goes. I'm working so hard right now. Sometimes I wish it was like 48 hours in a day. I don't know how I stay up 48 hours, but every time I look up, I'm like, man, it's time to go to bed. So I'm just working and grinding so hard. But to each his own. Olivette, Missouri is a great area, has great properties, but that, I guess that kind of depends on the individual. Depends on what are your goals, what are you trying to accomplish in the Olivette, Missouri area. Is that your primary area to invest in? Have you had a bad tenant experience in Olivette? So, for me, I say every area is a great area, but it really is. And when I say that, I'm thinking more in terms of not only the element that may be in Olivette, and what I mean by element is the type of people that may be in Olivette. And Olivette to me has always been a quiet area. So you don't find too much noise. When I say noise, I'm just not talking about like loud music, that type of noise, but you just don't find stuff like that. And I guess the people that run the city of Olivette, they're real. When I say strict, I don't mean strict in a bad way. I mean you can tell they love their town. You can just look around it, look how clean it is. You can just tell they love the town. So and usually in places like that, there are no nonsense about certain things. Sometimes if you I guess if you have an issue, I guess with the town or something like that, it's easier to go, I guess, down to their city hall and face to face and get a good explanation about something or whatever. So, to me, I always found that better than a phone call. So that's just me. But is it worth your time? That's up to you. It'd be worth my time as an investor. It'd be worth my time. I'd snatch a property in Olivette, Missouri in a heartbeat. Especially if everything is right. If the location is right, which that I'm not worried about in a place like Olivette. Is my obviously is my timing right? I'm not worried about that. Is the price right? Of course, we're worried about that, but I just think it's a nice area. And you know, if you're an investor and you're on the fence about Olivette, don't be on the fence about Olivette. I can name some places that you might want to be on the fence about. Just email me at Andre at stlwholesalere.com, and I can name some places that you might want to stay out of. You know, or you know, I may have an eyebrow going up at that particular place. So actually, you know, I'm a type person, even in some of the most rougher, I guess I have to use my air quotes, rougher areas, I would still take a chance on for certain reasons, because it has to be the right location. It has to be, everything has to align. You know, I look at a lot of different factors when evaluating a property, and you know, when I analyze a property. So to me, just because the area is, you know, has this or that and other, I'm just not going to stay out of it. It just depends. So there's a lot of, you know, there's a lot of things that you have to look at, so to speak. But you know, to each his own. Is Olivette, Missouri worth your time? I don't know. Depends on you, but if you're looking for real estate investments in the Olivette, Missouri area, and you know it's your primary area, make sure you go to our website and sign up to our VIP buyers list at stlwholesalere.com. We source our deals we look for motivated sellers. So we look for motivated sellers that are in the Olivette, Missouri area that need to sell their property in the Olivette, Missouri area for one reason or another. They maybe held on to the property for too long. Maybe they have a property that's in some type of tax trouble. Maybe someone just lost their job, unfortunately, and they live in the Olivette, Missouri area, and they have a nice home in the Olivette, Missouri area. Maybe they're a landlord that, you know, that has, you know, some real estate investments in the Olivette, Missouri area. Just so many things that happen to where, you know, real estate investments in Olivette, Missouri can be a gem, could be great for your portfolio. So it's a lot of factors. It's a lot of factors involved. So you know, I guess what's confusing sometimes, if you're new and you know you're just hearing hearsay, or you're hearing what you want to hear, you know, that could be a tough thing. But if you're a savvy investor, me personally, and I'm not kidding when I say this, I've never heard an investor, and this is not to say anyone has ever had a bad experience, but I've never heard investors say anything bad about Olivette. But more importantly, maybe I need to talk to more. That's possible too, but I've never heard a person say anything bad about Olivette, or like I would live in Olivette, or you know, I've never heard that. I've never seen it. It just seems like an area that you know, the people there, they really love their area, and they take time to make it look very nice. It's a nice place. It really is. You know, it borders, I think it borders Ladue, borders University City. Oh God, it truly is a nice place. Truly is a nice place. But real estate investments in Olivette, Missouri, is it worth your time? It's worth my time. It may not be worth your time for whatever reason, but you know, we all have different experiences. We all have different experiences, and you know, you're probably an investor that had a not so good experience in Olivette, Missouri. I'd like to know why. Leave it in the comment section. I really would. Or email me at Andre at stlwholesalere.com. I really would like to know why. Maybe it's something that I need to look out for. Maybe I can do a video about a situation such as the bad experience that you had in Olivette, Missouri, if that's possible. But real estate investments in Olivette, Missouri, is it worth your time? Hey, make sure that you guys thumbs up this video, share this video. Please share this video. And like I said, leave it in comments, and you guys can email me anytime you like as well. Make sure you show us some love on Facebook. Look down in the links. You'll see the link to our Facebook page. It should be facebook.com/St. Louis /St. Louis Wholesale properties. So make sure you do that. Make sure you follow us on Twitter as well. Hey, thanks for watching this video, and we will see you in the next video. Enjoy. Thank you.